Hello. 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 That was one hello for each of you. And then the last hello was for everyone, just in case. Hi, Menenth. Hi, Nemo. I hope you guys are having a good night. And judging by the photos, I think Menenth is having a great night. Oh my God. I just keep scrolling back up to look at your fries. Oh. You know those channels on YouTube where they just eat like insane amounts of food and it's absolutely disgusting and lacking of class? Yeah. If this doesn't work out, oh man, I'm gonna go out in style. And by style, I mean covered in melted cheese. It'll be wonderful. I can't wait. You always have to have a plan B, you know? That's my plan B. Plan butter. Yeah, that's gonna be me. My face will be covered in whipped cream. Oh boy. Well, you know what's annoying? My Chromebook, it keeps, for no apparent reason, every time I change tabs, it just reloads the tab, like completely reloads it. And I know you might think, well, then just keep them open, you know? But it's weird because even if I if I separate the tabs so that I have 2 instances of Chrome running, whatever instance is not active, like everything just disappears on it. So I can't even like, I literally can't have 2 different tabs going at once without it killing one of them. And that definitely wasn't that way before. I wonder if I just need to restart it, or if maybe it's an extension issue. I had an extension at one point to sort of do that, to put tabs to sleep after a while, but it didn't function like this, and I don't know what the problem is, but it's annoying, very annoying, because I use the Chromebook to control all the audio with like sliders and buttons, and I also use it to stay connected to the TRICOM. Oh no. Yeah, that could be a nightmare, Nemo. When your tabs just disappear on you and you control Shift-T to try to bring them back and then they just don't show up again. And you wonder, what was it? What did I have going? What am I never gonna be able to get back? The amount of faith that I put into my web browser sometimes is just irresponsible. I'm super excited to play some more of this game, Immortals Fenyx Rysing. It's such a forgettable name, but it's a fun game. I haven't played it since we last hung out and played, but today, before we went on, I saw that there was an update for it, and it kind of reminded me, and so I was able to spend about 15 or 20 minutes making some updates to the Steam controller config for the game. And I'm excited to jump in there and try them out. All right. So, real quick, just so we don't spend too long in the configurator, I will jump through the things that I've adjusted and changed. And keep in mind, I'm still at a very early stage in the game where I haven't unlocked all of my abilities, or nearly any abilities, really. And so the tweaks and adjustments I've made, a lot of them are just sort of kind of hopeful based on what I've played so far and what I learned from playing last time. So what those would be is that this is a very dash-heavy game, you know, like with the combat and stuff. So my left trackpad is my movement, and I like putting movement-based things on there, like dashing and running and things like that. In a game like Warzone, you know, sliding and crouching and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm doing here is on left click, it's dash. On a regular press, interruptible off. On a long press, it's sprint. But what I've changed is instead of long press being shift, requiring you to hold it down, there is no toggle sprint in the in-game options, unfortunately. So we've kind of created that with an action layer. I try to avoid using action layers. For the record, I think everyone should try to avoid using action layers. If you can get away with not using an action layer, you're going to be better off. But don't be afraid to use an action layer if it's a function that you're not necessarily firing in and out of really rapidly. They can still be extremely valuable. So that's my little action layer disclaimer. But we're using an action layer for sprint, and the way I like to do that when I do that is to set it up on, in this case, in a long press to go into that action layer. And inside of that action layer, we have left shift, which is our sprint button, set on, which means while we're in this action layer, it's gonna be sprinting the whole time. And then the way we leave the action layer is with an outer ring binding, inverted, and the radius all the way up. I mean, you could do that, or you can go inverted off with the radius all the way down, whatever you like. And then this is set up for a release press. So when we click in and release, we're staying in that action layer until we lift our thumb and stop touching it. That way, the way it was before, I had to hold down click to be able to run. And after a while, that just gets kind of annoying, especially if you're running in more than just straight directions. You're moving to the side and stuff. You don't want to have to keep pressing your thumb down. I realize now, after using the DualSense controller, what a lame little nitpick that is for probably most people out there. But it's one of the benefits of a Steam controller is you could almost always offset whatever sort of force is required. And if you don't want to engage that amount of force for a long period of time, you can figure out a way to not have to. So that's what we're doing here. It's not the biggest deal in the world to have to press and hold the trackpad, of course. But the fact is, your finger, your thumb, is going to be much more free to move around nicely when it doesn't have to be exerting so much force on the trackpad, but rather just touching it. So that's what we're doing here. There's actually a lot of games that function this way, where you just, you know, click shift, and then you can release it. And as long as you're moving in any direction, it's going to maintain sprint. So we've essentially created that sort of mechanic in the game. Now, other than that, this slow layer, you can disregard that. We're not really using it, but I just haven't gotten rid of it yet, just in case. One of the things, now this isn't going to make sense visually, But one of the things that I set up, and actually it'll make more sense when I show you in the game, so I'll hold off on explaining that one until we get into the game. And a few other things. I would rather play this game in full screen because the frame rate is way better. It's much more smoother, and so unfortunately, to play it in full screen means I can't have the Steam overlay, you know, popping up so easily. I have to Alt-Tab back and forth. Currently, the game is running in borderless windowed, so I'm able to pull this up and show you guys. It's part of the reason why I want to go through this now. So, start and select are set to quick save and quick load, and those are accessed using a shift, so, which is always my left grip. So left grip start, I think start, right? That's the one on the right. So left grip, one on the right is save, and then left grip, one on the left is load. You know, and I remember playing Max Payne. I think that was one of the ones where I was doing this a lot, and I would always get confused with what was quick save and quick load, and I would often do the wrong one, and it would just be like the biggest bummer in the world when you would accidentally load when you meant to save, or you accidentally save when you meant to load. Just the worst. I'm sure we've all done that. What I like about this, and in theory, this should fix that problem, because with the back button, like you call this back and that one forward, right? Back is like go back. So like load previously, back, you know? That's kind of like how I'm thinking of it and why I placed them that way. So it's not completely arbitrary. And another thing that I noticed, 1, 2, 3, and 4 are not abilities in this game. They are your items. So like your stamina potion, your healing potion, and things like that. So instead of me putting those where I had them before, which was my shift, triggers, and bumpers, I put those on shift face buttons. So shift, aka left grip, goes into this mode shift button pad, and we've got them all right here. A, B, X, Y is 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is one of the things that I wouldn't have done if I was running a config with gyro on right touchpad touch, because when I was doing it that way, my thumbs were just glued to those touchpads because I needed that gyro to be on all the time. I felt really weird if all of a sudden I couldn't look around. So having gyro always on, essentially, kind of gives me freedom to use face buttons in ways that I wouldn't have otherwise used them. So that's why these days I will have less reservations in setting functions to the face buttons, because my gyro is always on. Now the scroll wheel here, we're probably not using this for anything yet. You know, and I could put 1, 2, 3, 4 on a D-pad on the scroll wheel, or on the analog stick, but I don't want to have to stop moving to be able to select a potion or something like that. I don't want to have to stop moving, and I don't want to have to stop looking. That was always my thing with the mouse and keyboard too, you know? I don't want to have to stop looking and moving. And actually, when I was, my final form with mouse and keyboard was using MMO mice that had all the buttons on the side. I had a couple from Razer, and then I had a couple from Rocket, and then some weird, you know, cheapo aftermarket ones from Amazon, some of which really weren't that bad. And I found it was just amazing to have all those buttons available on my thumb. So I kind of maintained that idea, you know, always be able to look, always be able to move. So that's why we haven't really done anything with our scroll wheel here. Yeah, you know, and quick disclaimer about always on is it's not actually always on. It's right pad click, gyro behavior turn off, you know? So it's always on until I click that right pad. And then the way I have my right pad D-pad set up is it has a pretty high dead zone. So I've got a pretty good amount. And the thing is, I just would increase this dead zone as I started accidentally clicking outside, which activates my snaps. So if I would accidentally activate a snap when I meant to just lock my gyro, then I would just increase the dead zone. And I found that this setting, pretty much halfway, is nice. And my thumb always kind of knows that wherever my thumb thinks center is, usually is, center, or at least center enough to function as the gyro lock. And what's great with the snaps is activating the snaps still engages the gyro lock, So, which is really, really nice, and I feel super important for getting those snaps to work comfortably. Because when you snap and your gyro is still going all over the place, it gets really unwieldy. And being able to snap and then be like, oh, okay, I need to quickly make an adjustment to my hands because I need to turn a little more, or I need to correct and turn a little less, and all this happens very quickly. You're able to do that snap and then hold, recenter your hands, and then release, and your gyro is back on and everything's working. So that's kind of something I've noticed and that I definitely apply. Oh, I want that off. Okay. What else? So F, normally I would have my right shoulder button as melee, but this game, your primary and secondary attacks are melee. So I have that set to, what is it? It's like sneak attack or silent attack, something like that. So you can sneak up on an enemy and they have a designated button to perform a sort of silent takedown or silent attack. So that's what I have F set to, or right shoulder. And so far that feels pretty good. And I do have some other things going on. So this B3, you're going to see a lot of those. B3, B1. So the way this game works, and it probably makes a lot more sense if you're using a keyboard, to use your abilities, your actual abilities, not your 1, 2, 3, 4 items, but your actual abilities. Those are set, they have like a modifier key. And in this case, it's B. I don't think that's the default button. I think the default button in this game is middle mouse, but I've rebound that to heavy attack because heavy attack was set to shift left click. And like that may make sense if you're using a mouse and keyboard, but it really doesn't make sense if you're able to map your own buttons. So I changed heavy attack to be middle mouse, and then I bound middle mouse to full pull on the right trigger, and I made B the ability modifier key. And I found that you can use them at the same time. I haven't unlocked all the abilities, so I was only able to try it by binding the pickup things and throw them ability, binding that to this, and then unbinding it because I was just doing it to test, but it worked. So B1 is modifier for abilities, and then 1, aka first ability. And these are actual abilities, and they look really cool in what I've seen in the game, in the little menu where it shows you the abilities. I haven't unlocked them, but they look really neat. So what else is going on is hipfire exclusive. So I'm able to do, and these are all activated on chord presses with left grip. So again, shift, aka left grip. So left grip, soft pull is ability 1. Left grip, full pull is ability 3. And then over here on the left trigger, left grip, soft pull is ability 2. And left grip, full pull is ability 4. So left trigger 1, or right trigger 1, left trigger 2, right trigger full 3, left trigger full 4. And I've still kept everything else on the triggers. So like the basic, base layer, non-chorded press functions are the same, being right trigger is soft attack or light attack, and then full pull is heavy attack. Hipfire exclusive on both triggers. And left trigger is soft pull is aim your bow, and full pull is parry. Hipfire exclusive. So we'll see how much I end up changing based on how far we get today and what new abilities we unlock and things like that. So I'm excited to see where it goes. And then over here, I've got all sorts of things on the face buttons on the base layer. I can't remember what they all are. A is, actually, maybe I can. I think A is crouch, and on a long press, it's walk. Yeah, walk, which is like a, you know, walk, slow walk. And then Y is T. What does T do again? I can't remember what T does. And then Z, double press Z. Goodness, I can't remember what that is. I feel like that one was walk. Oh no, that one is like auto walk, auto run, auto move or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. And then X is our map. And then V is like a free look sort of thing. You know, and I know if I labeled these, then I would know. But the problem is, in the past, I've spent so much time labeling things, and then you end up changing them, or I end up changing them, and then I have to relabel things, and it cuts into the experimentation. You know, you get in a creative mode, and then the last thing you want to do is spend your time having to label things, and then you get out of that creative mode, and you're like, wait, what was I doing? It's a problem I have. So, and then B is inventory, and I think long press is like the abilities menu or the abilities screen or something. I haven't had a lot of experience with it, but it felt logical to put it there, so I did. I think that's about it. We're still using that high sensitivity right touchpad and a high sensitivity gyro. And yeah, I think that's it. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm definitely gonna want to set this to full screen though. Already, like, you know, it's so much nicer, the cursor. Okay. Yeah, you know, and that's the thing, Nemo, is that's one of the reasons why I don't really like sharing my configs. I'll do it, you know, because people ask for them and stuff. But there's so much personal preference that goes into some of these things. And I mean, when I first started using snaps, I hated them. But it really depended on things like having a gyro lock activate at the same time as the snap, and having the snap set to exact specifications. Because here's one of the things with the snapping. If you snap left and right, and it changes everything that you're seeing on the screen, like if everything is new, right? Like you go from here to like here, and everything now is new, that's super disorienting. For me as well. It's just very disorienting. Even if you know I snapped to the left, your brain is still like, is this the left? Is this the right? What am I looking at? Everything here is new. But by having it only snap sort of halfway to just pull that edge of your screen to center, there's enough frame of reference in your viewport that your brain sort of knows, okay, you know, at least my brain, right? I'm not saying that this is everyone's experience. For my brain was able to be comfortable with that because it was able to understand, hey, here, all these things that you're seeing right over here are now shifted over here, and I know where we're at, and I know that we turned to the left. The 180 snap is a little different. I find that one to be way more comfortable because you're doing it knowing that you're going to turn around, and for whatever reason, that one didn't take pretty much any experimentation or any training or any time to figure out. It just sort of worked very comfortably. And it depends on a lot of other things too, like your FOV and all sorts of stuff. So my thing with all this is not to encourage you to use my configs. I want to actively discourage you from using my configs, because if you use my configs, there's so many other things that you're not using in my config. You're not using my in-game sensitivities. You're not using my in-game mappings. You're not using my in-game FOV or resolution. So there's so many things that are specific to making my config work for me. And then you might think, oh, well, that thing doesn't work or whatever it is. It very well may not work for you, and that's totally fine. But the point is, a lot of this stuff really needs to be fine-tuned to your experience. And in fact, I think the process of incorporating things is really important. The sequence of events in which you experiment with things is really important. You know, experimenting with one thing before you experiment with another thing could make that thing completely incompatible for you. And it's simply impossible for me to know where everyone's at and what everyone is feeling and what everyone is doing to be able to say, here's my config, it's awesome and it's going to work for you. There has been one config in all of the years I've been using a Steam controller since it was released, one config that felt right for me. And it was a config I discovered this year. It was Rambletan's Squadrons config for Star Wars Squadrons. That was the only config I've ever picked up, installed, or assigned and started using and immediately felt comfortable with it. Granted, I did have to make a number of tweaks and changes just for my own playstyle, but it was the only config that I've ever had a positive experience using. Every other time, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't feel right because there's certain things, like me having jump on right grip and having a shift, a universal shift on my left grip, that influences everything that I do. And if you aren't using a shift on your left grip and you're using something else in your left grip, that could totally change how everything else in the config works, and it can make things feel really, really strange. And I don't recommend you necessarily do it my way, but I do recommend you experiment, because that's really where you're going to find what works best for you. And that's where you're going to find the most interesting things that you won't find from me, because look it, I'm following my thumbs. And as you can tell, my thumbs are dumb. Look at these guys, all dressed up, all cozy and warm, wearing their fucking sweaters. My thumbs are dumb. Don't follow my thumbs. I wouldn't be following my thumbs if I didn't have to, but I've grown attached to them over the years, and I like to let them do what they want to do. And if they want to do weird, wacky little things, I'm just going to let them do it and try to accommodate the weird preferences that my thumbs have. I have no doubt in the world that your thumbs are not like mine. And you got to do what's right for your thumbs. And here we are. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't like flick stick, is because it's not an instant turn. For me, that it actually becomes disorienting when I do flick stick and I try to do a 180 and it's not instant. It bothers me. But I can understand why it doesn't do that, because it doesn't want to make people sick if they turn like 90 degrees and everything suddenly changes. It makes sense. It's so... I never thought that there would be this much variation in how people perceive things and experience things. I think a lot of people at Valve did know that, and they did anticipate that, and that's why they've given us so many different options. And to me, that's the most exciting thing. If we were all using the same config from the same person, this would be really boring. There would be way less to do. I mean, once you have a working config, what are you even doing? What is there to even do in a game when your config is all finished? Play the game? No, you got to move on to a different game. You got to find more things to troubleshoot. Right? All right, here's our little green goblin. And he wants to be a real goblin one day. What, dude, did you see the lightning? Huh. Yes, we have wings. Okay. Did we already do this? I can't remember. Oh, let's go to the waypoint. Oh, let me show you something cool. This is a neat little thing. So to do this arrow thing, Apollo's arrow, it would require you. Well, actually, I can't remember what it would require because I've changed the default mappings. But essentially, what I've done is I made it so when you're holding left trigger, soft pull, you're in your bow aim mode or whatever, right? And you can shoot your bow now with right trigger, soft pull, or you can do a full pull to do the Apollo's arrow. And that feels really awesome. So regular, soft pull, could charge my shot, shoot that bird. My arrows keep falling because he's too far away. I'm not exactly sure where I need to aim for it. Oh, okay. All right, but watch. The fun is when you go full pull. Oh, hey, Citizen Sleeve, how's it going? I enjoyed you and Carrick's stream today at the Game Awards, which was a whole thing, right? But whatever. Those Game Awards, man. What are you gonna do? But you guys were great. All right, so now watch. I'm gonna go full pull, and it goes right into the Apollo's arrow with gyro control, of course. Oh, and it's awesome. And I can still do my regular fire. Oh, shoot. I haven't seen that yet. Beautiful. It was so damn long. You know, I gotta say, Jeff Keighley, I've gone so back and forth on that guy, but I really feel for him. And sometimes I feel like he's just like the coolest, best dude who just doesn't get a fair shake, you know? I feel like bad for him, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know why I have such feelings about Jeff Keighley. I really feel like I would love to hang out with him one day. I feel like he is so poorly represented on stage in that sort of setting, you know? But I feel like he's a really good guy. What are you gonna do? Okay, all right. We need to go. We need to get going now. And I can't actually open or use my wings yet, really. Oh, hey, check it out. I like the dash. All right, and then we long press to go into our run. And we're in our run layer now. And it's so nice. No force exerted. We're just lightly sliding our thumb across the touchpad. And then when we lift it, we're out of our run layer. And we're charging up our energy again. That's a thing. Reach the Temple of Apollo.
Had cornered the stranger, leaving no escape. This would be his greatest battle yet.
Oh, I hope the stranger dies.
Nice try. I just love the Smash Brothers send the dude flying kill animation.
You can come out.
No thanks, I'm good.
There's nothing to worry about. If I had wanted to hurt you, I could just as easily come and stab you back there.
True that. So, I'm going to go.
Fenyx.
Unique name. Appreciate the assistance, Fenyx. Nice bracelets.
Thanks. I'm on my way to the Temple of Apollo to see the Oracle.
Me too. Ha! It's right over there.
Oh, great. I can use all the help I can get. Hey, we should go together. Hey, where did you go? My bracers! That rotten little thief!
What a dick.
I saved you!
Unacceptable behavior.
I know how you feel, kid. You do everything you can for them, and then they betray you.
I guess you can't push that. Jerkface is right, you know. Oh, I remember. Look at. So you can shoot your arrows. Right. Yeah. Shoot arrows through a flame to ignite them and light other braziers? I didn't read that well. All right, let's see. There, like that. See? Hey, we can do things.
What's up with that? Who designed that entrance? A circus perform?
Step forward into the light. The mysteries I have to offer are as infinite as the grains of sand scattered across the floor. What is your question?
Oh, wise Oracle. How do I reverse the curse and turn everyone back from stone?
Wow. That's a real question. I don't know. It's a mystery.
Well, then, how do I get my stolen bracers back?
Ah. Another mystery.
Yes, that's why I came to you. The Oracle.
Oh, yes. Well, circling that, I'm just the priest. The Oracle here turned to stone. But the smoke here is something else.
My man.
Sand is called sand because it's between the sea and the land?
Have you seen a little guy with golden hair? No? I'm going to go. What's so funny?
You said to go twice, but you still haven't left.
My brother was turned to stone, and I can't save him. The one person I tried to help robbed me, and all you can do is laugh.
Yeah, he did that joke this minute.
Those are all true. Are you an oracle?
Maybe. Right, Raid?
Oh, on your way.
Possibly.
Can you pick me up something? I'm starving.
I know the feeling, man.
Father of your line is not father of your kin. A mountain, crowned with flowing locks, is how you win. The monster shambles, hungry for immortal claws. The true hero owns them all, stolen from the beast's jaws. With the winged heaven's aid, go on the attack, and sooner than later, change them all back. A pearl of seas, forge fires lit, a wise child convinced, a feather's weight of wit. Eldest of Thetis, father overthrown, Hero on high! It's time for you to come home!
Now that was a prophecy.
What was? Isn't it weird how prophecy ends with I see? But in this case, I don't?
Stop! Thief!
You can have these bracelets back. You're going to need them where you're going. Come with me.
No!
Look, I'm sorry about stealing from you. It's just something I do. It's kind of a problem. So, we good?
Not even remotely.
I needed an offering for the Oracle. I thought you were a nobody, and I didn't like your face. But that's all behind us now. We have to go.
Didn't like my...
We don't have much time. He will be here soon.
Who?
I have just a ticket for you to make it to the mainland. Where are those wings?
These?
Now who's the thief? Don't look so smug. They won't fly yet anyway. You have to find the other piece.
What do you mean, fly?
Focus. After that, we need a jar stolen from Aeolus.
It's in there?
I'll go begin the preparations. Meet me at the top of the observatory with the jar.
I don't understand.
You're in grave danger. Help me help you.
Okay, but about what you said earlier. And you're gone.
He's like Batman.
Okay, well, gotta figure out how to get past that barrier.
All right, we got to figure out how to get past that barrier. This is a thing. I wonder if we need to light it on fire. Huh. Maybe. Let's try it.
Maybe.
Oops. Oh. I don't think that's what we're supposed to do. Yeah, I don't think that's what we're supposed to do. No. Definitely need to break the pots. You always need to break the pots. What are you doing? Get down there. Oh, now we can push it. Here we go. One-eyed giant.
The path before Fenyx seemed daunting, but the light of endless stars helped show the way.
How come that one's not turned on? Oh, I get it. I probably needed to put two of those things on there, huh? Yeah.
Guess we now know where cargo goes to die.
Oh. Huh. Oh yeah, see, look it. This one has a feather on it because it needs a lighter weight thing, and that one has an anvil on it because it's metal as fuck. There we go. Control to lock target. I don't have that set up for anything. And I don't need a cameraman. Thank you very much. I swear I hit it. Sometimes they wind up longer than you expect. Into the wall. That's awesome.
Underbelly way to greeting.
All healed up. I know, he's whipping me with that tail. That big, huge tail. He's not fat, he just has a huge stomach.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, now what? Oops. I hope that wasn't... Okay, yeah, they come back. That's so fun. I can't wait to like upgrade my arrow to do more arrow things with it. It's like the funnest part. All right, do you think I could jump to there? Oh, shoot! And that's where he fell. This isn't movable, no. All right, let's think. It's not working. Let's try something else. It didn't work either. Oh, wow. I wanted to double jump. It's like he's doing the double jump first. I think it's because I'm dashing into it. I always feel like if you dash first, it's going to give you a little boost, you know? Oh, look at our health is low. We're going to die. Huh. That didn't do anything. You think we jump to there and climb it? Probably not, right? That just makes those things show up again. Oh, no. I was hoping it would keep going. It did not. All right, what does it do? It gets to the end. And it comes back. And it goes back and forth. So I need to find something to set on top of this. Maybe I go halfway. And then I wonder, can I pick that up from here, you think? Oh, I can. I see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to alt tab. I have a solution. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go add activator. We're gonna make it a chord press. We're gonna make the chorded button a left grip. It's gonna be a shift, and then it's gonna go E. Even though I have E somewhere else, but it's for a different function, and I would rather have function-specific bindings. So there. Okay, okay, that's gonna work. Now I'm gonna go like this and like, oh, nope, I forgot one part. I gotta add the B to it. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna go here, here, chorded press, B, E, B, E. There we go. This should work. All right. Gonna look at it. Hey, look at that. I like it. There we go. Now we just wait for it to come back. Look at us. I know there's no triple jump. Maybe later there'll be a triple jump. Currently, that's the best I can do. All right. Now I probably want to get over there, right, to see what's inside of that chest, because like it's got a light on it, so you know there's something good in there. But it will be dangerous, and I don't think I can make it. If I die again, I think it's over for me. But obviously, we're not here to be a big baby. We're here to be a big green winner. Yes. All right. Green winner. Yes, you can do it. You are the one. Oh. Look at all the tri-gems. New gear. Oh, I'm all about new gear. And we got our inventory button on B, so that's very convenient. Broken wings. You can't fly with them, but even these broken wings add plenty of spring to your step. Okay, so it's just highlighting them because we haven't looked at them yet. And our abilities. So exciting. All right, where's our helmet though? Where's the helmet? There it is. Look how cool we are. I like it. Is that our health bar on the bottom? Maybe? No, maybe not. Oh, no, it is. Oh, it is. Okay, yeah, no problem. We've got plenty of health. I didn't realize. No, you gotta be kidding me! Oh, for some reason I didn't think I needed to double jump there. I thought it was close enough. Of course it's not close enough. It's a video game. So dumb. All right. can't believe it. After all that, we get the dang thing and then we blow it. Capiche? Okay, let's grab this one. And you could run while you're carrying stuff like that, which is so nice. I really appreciate them doing that. They're not like, no, it's too heavy. You have to walk very slowly now. We have a 200-hour game because we make you walk so slow. But no, they don't. Is this a thing? Look at how he touches it like that. Oh, look, he's like a mime. He's pretty good too. He's like a blind mime. That's funny. I love the way he runs. There's like a real subtle cartoonish animation to it, especially like look at that little boost that he does, where he leans back like that. It's good. I like that. Oh, interesting. Okay, got one. Now that one we have to move with our mind. Or maybe we shoot it? No, we don't shoot it. Think. Is this here for a reason, or is this here to tell us something? You know, like in Doom, when green means go to that spot, it's like this is the way. I don't know that that's what that means. Maybe we can climb up there? No, we've forgotten how to climb when we're in this strange void world. How do we do it? How do we do it? Oh, the sand, of course. You jump and then and then the sand goes poofy around you, and that's not anything. All right, let's do that again. Does it make the other one disappear? Yeah, it does. Wonder. Follow old Rafiki. He knows the way. Can I crawl? I should be able to crawl in there. I mean, look how... Oh, maybe it's very clean glass or something. Oh, wait. Can I use my ability? Ah, ha, 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 ha! Of course. I can pull it using my magic. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Right through the walls and everything. But it uses up our mana. So you gotta... Good. Good.
As Fenyx traveled through the underworld, his thought... They safe in Argos?
Thank you.
Two been transformed. Fenyx...
Board, a huge monster appears. It's ginormous, but Fenyx just laughed.
my mother.
No! So you want to dance, huh?
Oh, oh, it's perfect.
The adorable monster was ever so playful. Everything he had prayed for, to take his mind off his worries. It was a gift from Olympus he would treasure forever. Deep within his vulnerable, yet ever-expanding heart.
Fine, have it your
Enemy attacks that glow red can be parried. When off-screen, watch for an indicator warning of these attacks.
Ready. The monster attacked.
Oh, too early. They really telegraph, you know? They give you a long time to notice and get ready. At least with these early stage enemies. It's almost too long. I almost wish it wouldn't take so long because your parry doesn't last that long. I liked you better when you were little. Damn it! Are you serious? Oh. I gotta get it right. Maybe I can't parry that foot thing. No, maybe I can't. I mean... Right in the head. Eat your apples. Oh, I'm out of stamina. You can only use that arrow thing when you got stamina. Oh, what are you doing? Only I'm supposed to do that. Oh, he ducked. Look at him go.
I'm nearly there, little one. We have so much to talk about.
Whoever,
I like throwing in this.
whatever you are, you don't scare me.
Throwing is definitely fun. Definitely fun. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's the thing, yeah.
Wait, when the thief said this was Aeolus's jar, I thought that it would be a jar with the god of winds on it, not in it. This little thing can't contain the wind? That's impossible.
Can I fly now? I want to fly now. Can I fly? Yes. Oh, thank you, citizen. He's a very stylish little goblin. He's a classy little dude. One day he'll be a real goblin, just like his father. Obtain the wing piece by completing the observatory's constellation. Constellation, what do you know?
If Fenyx looked at the top of the observatory tower, the planetaria could be seen.
Planetary Hubiwati?
It depicts the orbit of planets and... You know what? Never mind.
I appreciate the movement in this game. It's fast and snappy. It doesn't force you to go slow and to, you know, take certain paths and all that kind of annoying stuff. Oh, I ran out of stamina. Get down here. Fight me like a bird, man. Oh, I have stamina mushrooms. I keep forgetting. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Missed. Oh, you can shoot him back at him when you parry. That's awesome. Yes. So fun. Loving it. I am loving it.
As Fenyx continued his journey, he couldn't help but wonder if his story would one day be told amongst the stars.
Hermes always says, the stars tell stories, but I don't get it. It's like I can't read.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
Looks like I'll need to solve this to get to the missing wing piece.
You can't solve the stars. The stars solve you. At least that's what a seer named Miss Clea once told me. And I won't tell you what happened after that. But those stars were bright.
She stole your money.
She did, yes. But I turned her into a juniper berry. So overall, not a bad night.
Oh, I thought maybe, okay, yeah, maybe I need to go find more of those blue balls. We just need more blue balls. Oh, we can't get in there yet. Let's look around. See if there's, oh, I see, there's, okay. We need to pull that lever, and then we can go get blue balls. Oh, do I put it here? Oh, look at this. It's a whole thing. Oh, be careful, I don't want to break it. Oops. You can't dash when you're holding something. Can you jump? Yeah, you can jump. Nice. All right, where is this? We'll stick this one here. One of the best parts, this is completely unrelated. One of the best parts of this time of the year is all the Christmas movies. And for whatever reason, I think it's because that little dude that stole our bracers earlier, he had me thinking of Dana Carvey from Trapped in Paradise. Have any of you guys seen that movie? It's like from the 90s, I think. It's a Nicolas Cage movie. Nicolas Cage and his two brothers, Dana Carvey and John Lovitz. Oh, hey, I want those mushrooms. They're like ex-cons, and Nick Cage is like a con man, but he's trying to like go straight, and John Lovitz is a compulsive liar. And then their youngest brother is Dana Carvey, who is a kleptomaniac. You've seen it, Nemo? Yeah, of course you've seen it. It's so good. It's so hilarious. I can't wait to watch it again. I've seen it a million times, literally, well, just under 1 million times. This year might be 1 million. I just can't wait. I love that movie so much. Wouldn't it be fun if we could do like a movie night? Like a TRICOM movie night? Maybe stream the movie over Discord? I'm not sure how that works, but that'd be so fun. What is that symbol? I don't know. Oh, you know the movie, Citizen? It's so good. I love that movie. What other good Christmas movies besides, like, you know, the obvious ones like Home Alone and stuff? Muppet Christmas Carol? Oh, geez. I probably know 90% of the lyrics of every song in that movie. And there's a song that Michael Caine sings at the end of the movie, like when he's come around and everything. It's just like the nicest, happiest song in the whole world. I used to listen to it all the time, even when it wasn't Christmas. Die Hard, yeah. I love Die Hard. That was always the movie that I would say was my favorite Christmas movie when I was younger. It's definitely still one of my favorite Christmas movies, that's for sure. What is this thing? I was gonna say, Citizen Sleeve probably knows all the best Christmas horror movies. You're gonna have to, like, maybe in one of the channels on the Discord, give us a list of your recommendations, my friend. Because I'm sure that there's a lot that you're aware of that I have not seen, and I would love to check out something new this year. Oh, I want those wings so bad. I feel so motivated right now. Rare imports, rare exports. Yeah, I remember that one. That one was cool. I only saw that, I think, the one time. Oh, sweet. This thing. Jeez. It's like this game is made with gyro players in mind. I mean, I'm sure this is fun to do with a controller, you know, this arrow thing, or a mouse, but damn it, am I missing it? But it is such a fun mechanic. There we go. You got to get it inside. What is this? What is this? I don't know. Maybe it's nothing. I'm sure this won't work. No. What's over here? I need to do something here with this. It's almost like a mechanical thing that I hear when I stand on it. Oh no, it's happening again. We had this desync problem with YouTube, I think last week. And the only solution, we did a lot of troubleshooting, and we found the solution was to just end the stream, create a new stream, and that fixed it. Ugh, it's so unfortunate though. I apologize. There's nothing I can really do about it. But you know, if you restart your stream, it'll probably work for a little bit. And we're going to wrap up here shortly. I would like to figure this out though before we go. But hopefully it hasn't been delayed like that for long. That's got to be so annoying. Yeah, it is a pain in the ass, and it wouldn't be so bad if it was just a matter of stopping OBS and then starting the stream again, because then it would maintain the same link. But instead, I literally have to kill the stream, create a whole new link, you know, and it does whatever it does, disconnects or from whatever laggy server on YouTube, and then reconnects to a better one or a less congested one, whatever. I don't know. But it worked. So last time it was nice to see that it worked. The problem is it's hard to know if that's going to happen before I go live. And I think I can avoid it by going live, say like 20 minutes before we actually go live. And then I can watch and I can see, you know, and if it's bad, then I can create a new link before people jump in. Because what happened last time is we ended up losing a lot of people because, you know, if you're not paying attention, you might not realize, oh, now there's a new link I have to go and click on. It's so annoying. I feel like I can't complain too much because it's not like I pay YouTube anything. But at the same time, I am, you know, attempting to create quality content on their platform to bring people to. And, oh man, I don't think I've talked about it. But the recent changes, you know, I don't know if you guys see ads on my videos. There's nothing I can do about it. YouTube has said they're going to start putting ads on my videos. And I have no control over that. And I don't get paid for it either, because obviously I'm not partnered. I don't have near enough subscribers or watch time to qualify for any monetization. But YouTube would still put ads on my videos. And political ads at that, which is like, oh, makes me feel very conflicted about even doing this. To think that I could be creating a platform where people are forced to sit through political ads. That's a whole nother conversation. We're not gonna. I don't want to end our show on that topic. End the show on the topic of how the fuck do I get my damn wings? I need to set something on there. All right, let's just go find something heavy. Maybe like that rock that I threw and broke. Oh, wait. No. I know. Wait, no, I don't. I don't know. Can I pick that up? I wonder if I should bring one of those little balls. One of those blue balls over here. No fall damage, please. God damn it. Of course there's fall damage. Oh. Oh, our story has ended. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, and I didn't quick save. All the quick saving and everything, and the buttons and the configs, and I didn't even bother to quick save. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I'm just curious to see where it's gonna load my last save. Did it auto save me anywhere? Okay, all right. Look, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We're just over here. So that's good at least. All right, let's go ahead and do a save. Wait, I cannot save? Must be in a safe area? What, is this a dangerous area? There. Create new save. All right, everybody. Before the desync drives us all too crazy. Hopefully it hasn't been driving you guys crazy. I don't know whether it's better that I know that it's happening when it's happening, or if I just would rather not even know. No, I would rather know. I would rather know. We could all be annoyed together. Oh, well. I guess that's all for today, everyone. Thank you so much for coming over. I really appreciate it. I enjoyed hanging out, talking about French fries and food and video games and all the things. It's always a good time. I'm excited for this year to come to an end. Not in a sort of like cynical fuck 2020 sort of way. I mean, maybe that too if I think about it, but that's really not the intention behind what I'm saying. It's more of a matter of I'm excited for the good things that the new year is going to bring, and I've been working on, well, doesn't matter. But I appreciate you guys hanging out, all of you. I appreciate this period of time that we've been sharing together, not just today, but all of it, and been very reflective lately. And I'm grateful for you guys. So thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed your time. I hope you enjoyed this game. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like we're taking so long to play it, but there's going to be a point where I've got my controller stuff worked out, and it's more of a matter of just, you know, having fun and exploring and doing all that stuff. So we'll get there. And I hope if you guys have nothing better to do tomorrow, you come on by, because I'd love to hang out on another Fly Day Friday with you. Assuming it's going to be a Fly Day Friday. I mean, I hope it is, right, Raid? Is it?
Maybe.
Maybe. Can you just say yes?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. He, you know, he's agreeable sometimes. All right, everyone.
Okay.
Have a good night. Hey, be quiet.
Yes.
Have a good night, and I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow.